VDM, the very dark man, is the latest APC agent, and I come with proof. I can't talk without evidence. Today is episode 1. I will come with episode 2. There is nothing APC will not buy. What is remaining of APC is to buy the air we breathe. If you are a fan of VDM, you love him just like I do. This might be a heartbreaking news, a shocking news for you. This one you might not like. But you just have to get a shock absorber, because a black man can be easily predicted. Whenever you are supporting or following somebody, please don't carry all your mind, because tomorrow they might break your heart. I'm not feeling it, because I always expect anything from any black man that said he's an activist. Please, if you have something on the fire, you are cooking food, off your gas. I don't want anybody to say that her food or his food will burn while listening to this latest agent of APC. It's well. If you are cooking in firewood, please carry water and pour it. I don't want your food to burn. You have to listen to very dark man. Very dark man said, and I quote, he is going to campaign for Seyi Tinubu. I want you to hear it with your own ears. Why very dark man is campaigning for Tinubu's son, Seyi, not GRV, Wadebo Rival. The very dark man, with his heart, he said he will campaign for Seyi Tinubu. He likes Seyi Tinubu. He likes the politics Tinubu and his children are playing. And he wants his son to push that agenda of his father to the permanent site, probably. I will bring another of the very dark man and his somehow affiliation with APC. Sorry, it's unfortunate. Listen to very dark man and see why he wants Seyi Tinubu to be the governor of Lagos State, because people don't finish for Lagos.
Of Seyi Tinubu possibly becoming the governor of Lagos State in 2027. And so far so good. The campaign don't they raise up. It don't they raise up. Although Seyi Tinubu never acknowledged him. He has not acknowledged like, okay, maybe he wants to be the next governor, or maybe he's planning to campaign. But something in me feels like he's part of this whole thing. You understand? What I feel they are trying to do is this. They are trying to just throw it out there so that they'll see how Nigerians will react. Then when they see that, okay, the reaction, the backlash is not strong, then maybe 2027 he will do it. Just like the Bola Ahmed Tinubu did with Shetima for the 2023 election, where they did the Muslim and Muslim ticket. You know, they threw it out there first. They saw how people were with it. Okay, yes. They say, okay, the backlash not too much. Then we'll feed one. So we have the first Muslim and Muslim ticket, which is not supposed to be. So it's meant to be Christian and Muslim. But yeah. Anyways, so this one looks like, okay, yeah, these people won't test. So as they don't test now, they don't say, okay, yes, so let's see if it makes sense. Then maybe he could decide, say yes, he won't really show himself, right? But this is not my point. Yeah. Now, if Seyi Tinubu decides to be the governor or decides to run for governorship, I swear to God, I'm going to campaign for Seyi Tinubu. I'll campaign for him 100%. I know they do politics, but I go do politics because of Seyi Tinubu. But I'll tell you why. For me, based on my calculation, Seyi Tinubu is a bridge to get something that I want. Yes, Seyi Tinubu is a bridge to get something that I believe will make Nigeria work. It might not know, but for me, as a gambler's mind, I don't think I'll go that path. Now, let me tell you, yeah, I've been studying Seyi Tinubu's pattern, right? Seyi Tinubu looks like somebody that has his father type of political mentality. Now, if you study Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu properly, you will know that this guy does the grandmaster type of politics. The politics where he plants people that will be for him in the nearest future. Now, unlike the other politicians where if time don't reach, they'll start to carry money, go give different people where they keep position to make the election go well. Seyi Tinubu, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they already give these people opportunities. Don't put them in strategic places for like 8 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So all these people owe him favor. Now, he does not need to go and meet them to say, oh, you people need to do this for me. No. When the time reach, they will do it. Because he probably made them who they are. I don't know if you understand. He probably made them who they are. So they owe him favor. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's politics is, you owe me favor. I mean, that's why he was so confident to say, Emilo Khan, it is my turn. And he became the president. It is because a lot of them sitting down there owe him favors. Unlike the other politicians, like I said. So Seyi Tinubu give me the vibe of his father. And like Tinubu too, Tinubu likes to be in charge. So Seyi, like the grandfather, like the godmaster, like the godfather. Seyi Tinubu, if you look at the way he does with his friends, there are some of his friends where they heal him online. I'll just observe them. They know they come outside and say, Seyi Tinubu give me this money. Seyi Tinubu give me that. He probably don't give them something, don't put them somewhere, don't put them for one strategic location where they collect money. Now, if Seyi Tinubu becomes the governor, this is my own thought, my own opinion, right? I'm going somewhere. If Seyi Tinubu becomes the governor, it only means one thing. He will want to act like his father. He will want to strategically plant people that he can control. And that's how the young people come into the picture. He cannot put an old man to control. He will definitely start looking for a way. Because governor of Lagos State, your state, that state generates more money than any other state in Nigeria, right? So you think, you'll be like, okay, I have more money, I have more power. Let me put Emeka in Anambra. Emeka will be loyal to me. Let me put Clifford in this one. This one will be loyal to me. Let me put Abdurazak in Kanu. Do you understand? I will join hands to put them. Now, this is my own interest. Like that, like that, like that. All these old men don't they come up from power. Do you understand? Like that, power don't they enter the hands of the youth. Then maybe in the nearest future, the person who won't kick Seyi for good luck can just, just say, okay, yes, I'll be not kick. Person who won't rebel, rather. Somebody can now decide that, okay, I want to rebel, and you will not be our godfather again.
These are his reasons. These are the reasons why very dark man wants Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State, and he is going to campaign for him. Like he will come all out to make him the governor of Lagos. I don't know if this is sarcasm, but from the look of things, he's mean. I have pointed out everything he said. He said Seyi Tinubu is going to be like a bridge. Is a bridge to get Nigeria working. Seyi Tinubu becoming the governor of Lagos State is tantamount to Nigeria working. Very dark man said he has been studying Seyi Tinubu, and he looks like someone that has his father type of political mentality or ideology. He said, and I quote, Tinubu type of politics is grandmaster's type, where you plant people that will serve your purpose. Bola Tinubu politics means you owe me favor, and you should be loyal to me. And you will have to pay me on the long run for doing you a favor, maybe for giving you the opportunity of becoming the governor. Maybe there is something you are going to be paying me, at the expense of the people. If he becomes the governor, he will want to act like his father. If Seyi Tinubu Paraventures becomes the governor of Lagos State, he would act like his father, and where he will strategically plant people he can control, puppets. Like that, he ends. End of quote. Like that, power will enter the hand of the youth. Now, summarily, to summarize this, what very dark man is implying here is that Seyi Tinubu is going to be like a catalyst to get to Nigeria destination. That Seyi Tinubu can be used as a tool to get Nigeria working again. In other words, if he is being given the opportunity of becoming the governor of Lagos, since there has been this advocacy of the youth in politics, the youth taking over, not allowing our grandfathers, grandparents to, take over the government and everything. So at that point, where Seyi Tinubu will now become the governor of Lagos State, Lagos, according to them, whatever they are saying, that Lagos is the head, is the heart of Nigeria, where everything is happening, So if I don't want to go into that, that if Seyi Tinubu can easily be now appointing people, like he will come to Anambra and say, this is going to be the governor, this Chukwudi, I'm going to put you in Anambra as a young person. You come to Imo State, you come to Ogun State, just like that. So after all these things, one person will now come out. Maybe the person will come as how do I put it? How did he put it? Kind of, is it a revolutionary or somebody that will now come to bring down that, like somebody that will come to antagonize that structure of planting people, godfatherism, and all of those? As in, I'm finding a word for that. Like somebody will now come to bring down that oligarchy that will bring about a possible revolution. The whole thing is disjointed, and that is why I don't want to be confused while analyzing this. Very dark man. You say that you want to use Seyi Tinubu, you want to campaign for him to get into power so that he will be planting people. How does this whole thing sound? What about GRV? You are talking about the youth in politics. If the youth can get opportunity of becoming governors and president and so on and so forth. So must it be from Tinubu family? This type of political change you want, why must it be from the dynasty of Tinubu? What about you, very dark man? Are you not competent enough to be the governor of Edo State? Is GRV, this GRV guy, is he not also qualified to be the governor of Lagos State? Why will you campaign for Seyi Tinubu and not GRV if you are not APC puppet now? If you are not working for APC? Are you guys getting, this whole thing, you perceive something is wrong somewhere. How can you say you are an activist and you say you still like Tinubu type of politics? Politics of godfatherism, politics of rigging, politics where the people are not allowed to go and cast their vote for whoever they choose to without being disenfranchised, to push out of the polling unit or their polling units, like, what's it called, ballot papers scattered all over the places. Some of them even get injured. In most cases, they buy them for going to vote. That is Tinubu type of politics. Agbero type of politics. Tout type of politics. Hooligan type of politics. Like politics of puppetry. Is that what you are conversing for? Is that the ideology you are saying that Seyi Tinubu will strategically point people? Like, what type of ideology is that? That is slavery. Modern day slavery. You can't be an activist and you'll be conversing and voting or advocating for something like this in 2025, for crying out loud. This is a new dispensation. People are moving forward, and you are so from what you are saying now. If Seyi Tinubu becomes the governor and they start planting people just like you want, for how many years is this expected to, like, for how many years are we expected to wait patiently for all these things, all the governors to be youths, 30 years, 35 years, 40 years at most, or 45 years, and before we now get somebody that will now say, okay, I'm going to come to be a Martin Luther King, I'm going to come to be a Thomas Sankara, I'm going to come now to be a like Nelson Mandela of our time. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why is GRV not talking about, why is Very Dark Man not talking about GRV? If he is not, if the APC have not given him scripts to read, why is he interested in Seyi? And why do you like Tinubu type of? Anybody that likes Tinubu type of politics, that person is into criminality. That person is into forgery. That person is into shady activities, shady dealings. You can't like Tinubu and you tell me that you are a clean person. Very dark man. You cannot say that you like Tinubu, he's a godfather. If you do something for him, you become a governor, you will be paying him loyalty. He will be telling you, commanding you how to do things, how to run the show. That is not democracy. An activist doesn't preach this. You should be asking the question, why can't GRV be the governor of Lagos? Why was he seriously antagonized, and why are you people still antagonizing him when he was even born in Lagos? From Lagos State, like a pure Yoruba man, but they say he cannot because somehow this thing that is roving around in their head because he got married to an Igbo woman. These are the points, salient points that you should be interested in. Not saying that you want Jagaban politics. You want Jagaban politics means that you don't even want Nigeria to be good. If you really have interest of Nigerians, these are the things I expect him to talk as an activist. Talking about the decentralization of Lagos. Lagos cannot have the monopoly of virtually everything in Nigeria. talking about the referendum, since everybody have right to decide to be in Nigeria or not to be in Nigeria. These are the things I expect very dark man to talk about. And like allowing people to choose whether they want to remain in Nigeria or not. And Tinubu type of politics should not even come in play. Like, you shouldn't even discuss it. It's absurd that a man like very dark man that I hold to a very high esteem will be talking about Tinubu type of politics. I don't think he understands politics. Tinubu politics does not mean well for the poor people. It is for him. It is for his own personal needs and wants and for his family. He's not interested in whether you are a citizen of a country or a Lagos or whatever. Like, it's all about him. Like, he's a very selfish person. So that's why I said, is this sarcasm? Or does he really want Seyi Tinubu to be Lagos governor? If Seyi Tinubu becomes Lagos governor, you don't know that Seyi Tinubu also wants his son to be Lagos governor, and it goes on like that. Like, it turned to family hereditary something. Like, you have to inherit it from my son. My son will inherit governor. Very dark man. I don't want to really, like, it never reached time where we go give you buzzwords, but let's just be watching you. But I'm going to come with the second phase where he also, I feel he's working. Not I feel, I think he's, shit. When you like somebody, you'll be very, very economical with some of the things you dish out. Very dark man, I'm really disappointed in you. That you're in support of Tinubu family, Tinubu dynasty, Tinubu oligarchy and hegemony. You don't understand politics. You just have to stick to whatever you are doing. But when it comes to politics, Nigeria politics, God, your brain too small. You have a small brain in that aspect. And that is where I rest my case. Thank you for watching.